Today we are going to see three lessons that we learn from the staff of Moses. A shepherd's staff is like 2 meters, that is approximately 6 feet long. The staff that shepherd uses serves three purposes: to support walking while or standing long, to beat scorpions and snakes, and sometimes to chase wild beasts in the desert. One such staff Moses had because he was a shepherd for 40 years after running away from the Egypt. God appeared to Moses in a burning bush and commissioned him to go to Egypt. But Moses said, "How will people believe that he was sent by God?" Then God asks him, "What's in your hand, Moses?" And Moses replies that it's a staff or a rod. And God tells Moses to throw his staff on the ground, and the staff turns into a snake. Here we learn the three things from this staff of Moses. Number 1, God touch resurrects. The staff was once living. It was a part of a living tree, but then it was cut off from the living source and became a dead staff. But now, when God touched the dead staff, it resurrected back and walked into a supernatural relationship with God. And the staff turns into a living being, and which is a snake. Similarly, our lives are also like that. Because of sin, we are dead. But when Lord Jesus comes to our life, we come back into the relationship with God and we start living back again, or we are born again. The second thing that we learn from this Moses staff is that when God touches the staff which belonged to Moses becomes now God's staff according to Exodus 4th chapter. Why it becomes God's staff? Because it becomes an instrument of miracles. Similarly, our life, when God touches our life won't be the same. Our life will be an instrument of miracles. Long back, when God touched my life became an instrument of miracles personally for myself, and God used me in many people's life for deliverance and healing. The third thing that we learn from Moses' staff is that the opportunities you leave will become like a snake. It will run away. You have to catch it quickly, because God says to Moses, when he throws his staff, it becomes a serpent. Then God says to Moses, "Go and catch the snake quickly." But if you missed any opportunity in your life, don't get disheartened. If you have failed, don't get disheartened. God said to Moses to catch the snake from its tail. Tail is the end part of the snake. So you need to start from where you ended. So when God touches something, it resurrects, it becomes His, and also it has the supernatural abilities. Similarly, allow God to touch our lives. God bless you.